So some service reports. We've got our backpacks for kids people, and Mike, you took the picture, right? So you were there. And Lisa looks like she's having too much fun. I don't know, Lisa. It looks like you're just laughing like crazy. Do we have someone for next week?
We're probably doing it at our house.
We do not. We've got 2 weeks left, 3 weeks left. So if you haven't done backpacks, sign up. Because we're not meeting in person, we need folks to host. This picture's from this week. We packed at the blood bank. So I went and picked up, brought it to the blood bank. We packed in our conference room, and then Michael put it in his car and delivered. And actually our IT director, Emma, who has kids at Pacific Union, took the Pacific Union bags. So that was nice. If you haven't done backpack, sign up. I will send it out again this afternoon on the Sign Up Genius.
Thank you. And it really doesn't take a whole lot of time, and it's so important to get this food to these kids. So please, if you haven't done it this year, please figure out a way that you can participate before, because we've got some people out there who have been there every week almost doing this, and it'd be great if other folks could jump into the fray. Although if you look at it, it doesn't look too frayful, but looks like fun. So anyway, thank you guys. Just a reminder, if you want to do a Do It for the Hugs media campaign, let me know and I can send you that info. I'm going to do a very brief board report. We'll do more probably next week, just because I want to stay on top of this schedule here. But we did have a board meeting, and I'm going to let Amanda share some oddly exciting news. And I say that because it is great, but it's taken us a few years to get here. But I'm really pleased we can report it. Go ahead, Amanda.
When I started on the board meeting, Maggie let me know that there was a chunk of money that had been designated towards HSU athletics, and we've been looking for a good thing that we can do with it that would make an impact. And we are using it as seed money to start a scholarship for their new social equity and accountability campaign, which will choose a male and a female athlete based on kind of a set of parameters, looking to help students who don't normally have access to scholarships within the athletics department. So they're very excited. They're very thankful for this. This is really going to help them get the scholarship going through the next couple of years so they can start fundraising for it.
Great. Yes, and that was the money that from our last old school spring fundraiser that we did, that we had a dinner and everything like that. So that's how long that money's been, we've been waiting to get that going. So I'm pleased that we can pass it on now. Thanks, Amanda. Reminder, there's a board and committee chair retreat coming up, and I don't know if Ian has set the dates yet. He's waiting for you all to respond to the email. So Ian, do we have dates, or are you still waiting?
I'll have them today, but it's looking like the first of the 2 evenings will be Monday, this coming Monday. So I'll be finalizing the dates on Saturday after I have them today. Thanks.
So that one will be for the board, right?
Correct.
Okay, so board members, Monday night, don't plan anything else. Thank you, Ian. And then we'll do a little more board reporting next week. That's all I have for today. We're going to get back out there, folks. We've got to get some hands-on projects in May and June, and I think we've got some planned. I want to go to AJ and have him tell you what's happening tomorrow.
Yes, if you have not received the Sign Up Genius, let me know in the chat. I'll definitely happy to get it out there, but we've got a few signups already. I think 3 or 4 slots left, and what we're doing is building a greenhouse at the Peninsula Union School out in Samoa. It's in addition to the garden beds that are already out there. And so I think a good time for us to get out again. We'll be masked, And ideally, in the sign up genius, I asked if you're vaccinated, please come out and enjoy the sun, and the supplies are there. We've got tools there. So gloves and any extra tools that you might want to bring. I think the most common one will probably be a cordless drill would be most helpful. But yeah, come and build a greenhouse with us.
Great. And you probably won't be standing this close to each other. But anyway.
Right.
I mean, not with power tools. Always 6 feet of distance when you're using a power tool. That's the rule.
That's a good rule.
It is a good rule. Thank you, AJ. So the other thing I was thinking about is, you know, how's your Rotary elevator speech going? You know, we've kind of been not inviting people to the meeting as much, and so I wanted to have you kind of start thinking about this. And I've been doing some training with the public image parts of Rotary, and I'll share more as we move on, and Ian will also in his year. But they're really encouraging us to really make it personal, talk about why you're a Rotarian, and what your Rotary aha moment is, what made this really matter to you. You know, yes, we're working on polio. Yes, we're doing that, but that might not be the best way to tell people about Rotary, unless that's really, really important to them and they should know the connection. Start with what we do locally. Keep it real, keep it relatable. If your passion is world services, community services, and you're talking to somebody who could understand and appreciate that passion, then go for it. But most people want to hear, you know, what are you doing here? What are you doing in our community? How does this impact me? How does it impact my friends, my family? And I just want to encourage you, a call to action is invite someone to come to our meeting. Invite someone to join us in a project. We have highway cleanup coming up in June. That would be, you know, some nice way to get someone out there. You could be out working with them and talk to them about Rotary. So just remember, brush off that speech, because you don't want to end up trapped like these people. This is a picture of them trapped halfway between floors. They can't get out of this elevator. They're stuck in there, and none of them have practiced their Rotary speech. So look at them. Don't be those people. Don't be those people. Let's dust it off and bring it on. And I want to, I don't have it on the screen, but I keep mentoring. Yes, I've been talking to a cat a lot the last week, and they don't care if I can't talk, because they don't listen anyway. But Carol, I've been mentioning the highway cleanup. Do you want to tell us a date so people can put that in their calendars?
Yes, the highway cleanup will be on June 12th. And it's just a quick one from 9 to 11, and meet out at the, boy, I hope that's what we said. Hey, AJ, did we say, we've kind of changed the times around, and all of a sudden I think maybe I said the wrong time. AJ, do you have a thought about that?
Adopt a highway from 10 to 12:30.
Thank you. And I think, yeah, I think we can make it from 10 to 12:30. And now that many are vaccinated, we'll be outside. We can all come at once. We don't need to stagger, I believe. And we can send people out to different sections of the highway and get it cleaned up. And that's out at the Humboldt Coastal Nature Center in Manila off Stamps Lane. Just meet there and you'll get your equipment and we'll head out. So 10 o'clock, meet at 10 o'clock. So you can sleep in a little or if you need to.
Or those of you who are very early morning people, anyway, you can get up early and take a little nap before you go out. When are we going to get back to going to Rita's or whatever it's called after work snack?
That's a great question. I don't think we've discussed that yet.
Well, maybe that's something you guys can kibitz on and let us know.
Okay.
Because especially since they have outdoor seating over there. And anyway, just a thought.
Yeah, that's right. Outdoors is a good thought. I think outdoors is
Yes.
great.
Yes, that's how I would do it. So reminder about the lockdown cookbook that these folks are doing. If you've got a recipe you want to send in to them, they're looking for those. And oh, you know what else is happening on June 12th? The convention. So just remember that. There's going to be, I think, 4 days of Rotary stuff. That's not the great word for it, but Rotary Wonder. And so check it out, sign up for that. It's only $49, I think, maybe it's gone up, but it's a bargain no matter what. I have some time for announcements. I have one from SIVA, and I'm going to put it on the screen, and then I'm going to see if this will work. Of course, I don't know. You're seeing this still, right? You're not seeing what I clicked and went to. But I want to show it to you because it's really kind of cool. Are you seeing my screen where it says Jacoby Creek Children's? Yeah. So they put together this, well, they have this thing, but they've got this open air market and online auction happening and this weekend. And the auction items are pretty darn cool. So I want to show you some of them. There's river rafting. There's the Hatchet House, a birthday party for 20. And where is that at? Oh, McKinleyville. Okay. Let's see. A big green egg. That's pretty cool. A pancake party with the school principal. Matinee movie party for 30. Ski getaway, Jeff. Free car wash every week for a whole year. Wow. Patio set. Dinner, wine and tour for 8. Round of golf at Baywood. 30-minute massage, landscape material. Look at this stuff. This is kind of, this is an accident waiting to happen. Oh, there's 2 accidents waiting to happen. So you can get one with a friend and you can both break something. What's this last one here? Baskets. So lots of good stuff. And there's also a way you can sign up to go out at a specific time of day to do some shopping at some of the different booths that they have there. So, Siva, how'd I do?
You did awesome, Maggie. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, and if you guys just want to drop by, it's okay too. I mean, it's really safe. It's just around the track. So we have a lot of open space and we'll have all of the live auction items if we can out there, but the boards will be out there so you can go online out there while you're like looking at it and bid on stuff. And that's through Carl Johnson's. And I want to give a shout out to Carl Johnson's too, because we were the first ones last year to come to them about hosting this auction online. And now they're doing it for a ton of nonprofits. And I think that's really cool that they're offering their free time to do that. And then we got money from different businesses that did good during the pandemic. And we were able to buy a ton of gift baskets from places that weren't doing good. So we have really, really nice items and all of them are donated. So any money you spend at the open air market, all like 100% is going to Jacoby Creek. Nothing was purchased.
That's awesome. Way to hustle that. And hey, online auction, Rotary. What do you think? All right, so it's the raffle time. Nick. Where are you? Where is Nick?
I'm right here.
Right in the middle of my screen.
Yep. So we have the raffle. Today's big prize is $90. So good luck to all of those who paid and to join. Let's see. Rebecca, I will pay any of your winnings through your prepaid unless you win the big one. Then we'll send you some money through Venmo, $5. So I'll add that to your prepaid. And let's see. And Terry. Let's see if you'll have some money for some next week. Nope, $5. So next week it'll be $100 and maybe somebody will win it right before they get to buy a whole bunch of stuff.
Thank you, Nick. And I just want to say the beauty of, I mean, not the beauty, there's no beauty, but another advantage of our meeting this way is that, and doing it through Venmo, is Rebecca's not even here today. She is running an account for this. So she won and didn't even have to come to the meeting. So Venmo made that possible. So that's, I'm not suggesting you buy tickets and don't come to the meeting. I'm just saying, if you do, you can still win. All right. Thank you, Nick.